Yeah, and I wrote this book. I wrote a book during the pandemic, and it's about relationships, and you will be getting a copy of it. Um, it's a very simple book. It's actually pretty introductory, and it has a lot of. It's called Being Together: Practical Wisdom for Loving Yourself and Your Partner. So it's hugely practical, and it is on Audible too. If you're not somebody who likes to or has time to sit and read, although it's pretty simple, and I actually would recommend reading it together with your partner if you can, or say, here, just check this out, or even just read a small amount, because there are little, what I learned in people's response to it, people of all ages, was that I was surprised. People in their 70s even were finding things in it like, oh, I could use this. We could draw from this, just the little things that we could do to take care of ourselves and each other and the relationship, as you brought up, Katie. It's like, and also Lana, that it is hard, especially as a rare mother, to tend to the container of your relationship, because you're kind of tag teaming, or you are tag teaming, and you're doing a lot of logistics, and it's a lot. So yeah, I'm feeling like I would like to just, for maybe 5 minutes, just meditate and let this sink in, because there's a lot that was shared. So it's also useful to just receive, and receive also that you are in a community of women, of rare mothers, of people who are really here with you and with your heart, and you're here with them. And this is actually a very rare opportunity to sit in a circle with people who get what's going on for you. And as I was listening to everybody, I mean, there's so much overlap, and I'm curious about this, if there are specific, as I said, challenges and also gifts when you're navigating a primary relationship, as well as other relationships, friendships. There's parent-child, there's caregivers, relationships with caregivers. These are all relationships that need tending. And so if there are specific things that are coming up for you that you want to share, that actually the wisdom in this circle can support you with. So and I do encourage you to speak up and offer something when you're inspired to reflect back to someone else. I'm just holding it that way. And usually we'll take a few minutes and journal. I don't know if you have a piece of paper or a journal near you, or if you want to type on your computer, that's fine. I'm a fan of pens and journaling myself at this point, even though I do plenty of writing on a computer. So let's just really meditate and just get quiet for 5 minutes and let it sink in, because this is one of the foundations of self-care, is quieting down. So we'll just take 5 minutes. So I invite you to let your eyes close. Make your body comfortable. Arrange yourself. If you would like to lie down, you are welcome to do that. This is your time to receive yourself first, because you, as a rare mother, are such a giver. And this is your time to be on the receiving end of your own attention. So receive your breath. Breath is a constant. It's a friend. Your breath can usher you into the present, where you can set any worries, concerns, fears about your child or children, your relationship, the world at large. You can set all of that aside just for right now. And see if you can notice the physical experience of your breath gently rising and falling. Noticing how the chest rises and falls with the breath. And just see if you can let yourself rest into the rhythm of your breath. And if thoughts come, you can let them drift by. Because as you notice your breath, you're noticing yourself. Just letting your gaze be turned inside. And this might be somewhat unfamiliar, and that's okay. Just noticing what it feels like to turn your gaze, your attention, your precious attention toward yourself. Just taking a big breath, maybe placing one or both hands on your heart, or see if your hands want to rest somewhere else, like your belly, or anywhere else that might be needing some attention, some care. And just thank yourself for taking this little bit of time. And really notice, what is it like to turn your attention toward yourself? What comes up? Let's just take a few minutes, gently allowing the eyes to open. And I'd like you to just take a few minutes to reflect on What is it like to turn your attention toward yourself? And then, are there any specific challenges for you that are showing up in your life right now around your relationship, your primary relationship, your marriage? What are those challenges? I'll just take a little bit of time here, maybe like just 3 minutes, and we'll reflect. So, how was that for you? And what are your challenges in your relationship, partnership, marriage right now?